Liam, not the result we'd have wanted tonight, especially after drawing back level. Where do you think that one was lost?
Like, as I said, I'm not too deflated in the fact of what the players give me. I would say probably the end of the day, they look like a side who've been playing together for quite a while, and we look like a side who didn't. Can't fault their work rate, can't fault the effort, can't fault what they were trying to do. I think I would say after the first goal went in, it looked like pressure sort of like was released off us, and then we started to play. Once we equalised, I thought we'd go on and win the game. Gilly's had a great chance where he's done brilliant to get a shot off, and I actually thought it was in. But then it's such a poor goal to actually give away for the second one. And as I said, Stefan's first game here, and he struggled most of the day with Johnston, who don't get me wrong, is a good player, but he's obviously got weaknesses in this game, and we didn't actually make the most of making his weaknesses stand out. We stood off him and let him play, and he hurt us, to be fair.
You mentioned that second goal. Obviously we got it back to 1-1, and for that 10 or 15 minute period we were creating chances, probably our best spell of the game. How tough was that second goal to take?
Well, it's just a major deflator, isn't it? I said, and that's, I did on Saturday. I was like perplexed in the fact that we never looked like we were ever going to score. I said I thought tonight we were going to score, especially second half when we started getting at them, and then it just takes sort of like the wind out of your sails again. But as I said, it's a new team. It's trying to bed it in, and I said, yeah, you've had pre-season, but pre-season are false games. You know what I mean? So the last couple of games have been, and I always said at the start, they were going to be tough. We've got a tough run at the start, but we've got good players here, and good players tend to actually find the formula, and then I've got to find who gels with who. I think again, Jordan Richards had 2 great games already, and down the right hand side, but when Nathan's come out here, they link up all right, but Jordan links up with Dion as well, so it's good for him to get 90 minutes under his belt. It's good for Morgs to get 90 minutes under his belt, and as I said, we'll get stronger, and we'll get right, and we'll start picking up wins.
You mentioned about the second goal. It was a good strike to John Johnson, to be fair. How do you reflect on the other 2 that we conceded?
Well, the first one, Dan's pulled off. When you get a shot on the edge of the box, as I said, organisationally wise, we've only sent 1 out to the short corner, over to the free kick, and it should have been 2. The way the shot got the shot off, took a deflection. Dan's pulled off an unbelievable save, and then, as I said, the deflection's a bit of a misfortune, and then they're first to actually put the rebounder, which is disappointing. As I said, the third one's a bit of a, you can see the heads had dropped a little bit then, and you couldn't really see us getting back in the game, and we'd got that head of steam up where we actually had to kick on, and as you said, Gilly's so unlucky not to put us 2-1 up, and as you said, could easily be sat here talking about a victory.
4 changes to the team tonight from the one that started on Saturday against Telford. As you say, it's a new squad that's developing. Were those changes a reaction to Telford, or was it just trying to try new things out?
No, again, I said I've just got to try and find a balance, a little bit of a formula in the team, what's going to get us busy and bright, and as I said, I've had 2 looks, and the point is, I've just asked the players in there, what made you feel look as if the shackles had come up once you went a goal down? Why didn't you do that when it was 0-0? But again, it's probably people a little bit tentative, don't want to take a chance, don't want to take a risk, so they don't concede. And then once they did concede, they had no choice but to take a chance and risk, and then we looked like half a decent team. You
mentioned Jordan's goal. I know it's obviously counted for nothing in the end, but it was a great strike, wasn't it? He's done it in pre-season. He's certainly got the ability from that sort of range, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got good quality, and I said, not just his free kicks, but when he's in the wide areas, he also puts good ball in. So good player, as I said, he's been very impressive in the 2 games up to now. Just
finally looking ahead to Stockport, I think they've started with a win and a defeat. How do you look forward to that? What sort of things will you be working on in the meantime?
Well, we just need to work on what we're trying to do. Obviously, we're in on Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. We can work on in the creative side of the game. So they're not overly worried about where we are defensively. I said, but definitely the other end of the pitch where you're just trying to look for something to gel and something to click. And as I said, you know, I was looking at all the clips from last year and the 8 games that you've gone and won. I said it was playing with the 3 up front, but when I play with the 3 up front, we don't really look like we're likely going to score. So when you go back to a 4, we do look like we're going to create chances. So that's my conundrum at the minute.
Thanks, Liam.